Hi everybody, it's the nerd John 71 here, back again with another awesome collection video. Now this is a video I've put on hold for months. I want to say at least since February, because at the time my viewership here on the channel was not doing so well. My views were pretty low, so I was just posting random content, random shorts, and random videos, and viewership has since picked up, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that you're all watching my channel again. I'm happy to see the views picking up again. So, this is a video I've had sitting on my community posts for a while now, at least since February when I first announced it. This is part 1 of my popcorn bowl replica video. This is part 1. I've decided I'm sorry about my speech impediment. I'm sorry. I've decided to split the video up into different videos because I have so many popcorn replica buckets. So many popcorn bowl replicas and so many popcorn buckets and so much movie theater memorabilia merch in general. So I've decided to split the video up into different episodes. So this is episode 1 of my movie theater memorabilia collection, the popcorn bowl replicas. Now, there's actually 2 different types of popcorn bowls, a replica and a bucket. A bucket. A bucket is where it has a picture of the movie. A replica is, what you'll see here in a minute. So, I'm going to talk about 3 different popcorn buckets, and I have a brand new cup. I'm not going to say what it is or what it's from yet. I'm going to surprise you all at the end of this video with my brand new cool movie cup. So, I just want to say, with that being said, thank you all for finally watching my channel again. I'm happy to see, the reason why I say finally, it's because I'm happy to see that the viewers are, I'm getting more viewers. I'm happy to see that the views are picking up around here, so I thank you all for that. Even if you aren't subscribed to my channel, just thank you all for watching. Oh, real quick, before we do get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out. I was at Target the other day, and I ran into a fan. A fan actually took a picture with me. I think the kid's name was Christopher. I think. It was a kid named Christopher, and he was with his dad at Target. And he said, thank you for, making cool videos. Keep up the charisma. Make more, I don't know why I say charisma. Keep up, what you're doing on YouTube. What you do is awesome. Sorry, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. See? So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my fan Christopher and his dad. Thank you all for watching my channel and watching all the videos, and thanks for the compliment. He said, because the kid was telling me, and his dad was, the kid and his dad was telling me, we're huge, we're fans, just keep it up. Keep up what you're doing. We love what you do on YouTube. Keep up that charisma, I don't know why I keep saying charisma. I guess the charisma of being a really cool toy collector, I guess, because that's what I do here on the platform. Anyway, enough about that. Big shout out to my fan Christopher and his dad. It meant a lot. It really meant a lot to me seeing you guys. Because you guys, I was at Target. You guys, saw me at Target. So I just want to say, big shout out to my fan Christopher and his dad. I really do. I really appreciate what you guys were telling me. Thanks for, cheering me up here on the platform. Your viewership really means a lot to me. Oh, let me move the mascot out of the way. There we go. So yeah, let's talk about some popcorn bowl replicas. Now, as I've just said, there's 2 different types of popcorn bowls. You have a replica and a bucket. I'm going to talk about 2 different buckets. And, I guess you could call it a tin, but it's still technically a replica. So, let's get into the video, starting with the first one. Yoshi! Now, look at this. This thing is massive. This is from Super Mario Galaxy. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. I picked this up at my AMC theaters. I posted a short when I first got it. This is extremely awesome. I'm absolutely happy to have this, because I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to ever get my hands on one. And I'll just quickly explain, quick rant here. I hate scalpers. They suck. Enough said. But here's the inside. There's one side. Yeah, I actually showed the inside. That's the back of his shell. This is a very, very deep popcorn bucket. This is where you put the popcorn. The front of the egg is the lid. And this is so awesome. You could even see the scales in his skin. I like his brightly painted blue eyes, too. Here's the back. Very, very detailed. Very movie accurate. He just looks so awesome. So cool. I'm absolutely happy to have this. Now, sadly, this was the only piece of merchandise I was able to get for Super Mario Galaxy. As far as the movie theater merchandise goes, I was only able to get this. I'll show a quick picture of them here. I'll be doing a separate video on these. I was going to do a plush collection update when I collected all 3 of them, but like I said, I put a lot of videos on hold due to poor viewership, so look out for this video when it comes out soon. Make sure to check out my YouTube community post to see what future uploads are going to be. Yeah, here's Yoshi. I really love those bright blue eyes. Look at this gigantic nose. Can't really see. He's smiling. Underneath, there's his tongue is painted in there. This thing is massive. He is ginormous. I can barely even keep him in frame. He is absolutely detailed. The sculpting is amazing. The paint detailed, bright orange paint on the shoes. The sole. I like how the sole, if you notice, it's actually sculpted. It looks like a separate sculpted piece. Here's the shoe, and here's the sole of the shoe. It looks like they're both individually sculpted. Both shoes look like that. I just really love how awesome he looks. He's very, very detailed. Again, with the bright blue eyes. I just really like how this thing is painted. He just looks extremely movie accurate. Here's the front where you put the popcorn. I'll show the inside again real quick. I can hardly just fit the camera in there. This thing is massive. There's the top. Goes up to his head, pretty much, or almost to the top of his head. His whole body, as well as the egg. His entire body, as well as the egg, fills up with popcorn, with the exception being the head and his arms and legs. His arms and legs and head, you can't fill up with popcorn. The ginormous egg in front of him and his body fill up with popcorn. He is absolutely ginormous and awesome. I'll quickly show the bottom of him. I don't know how well you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but it says, "This is not a toy." Yeah, it's not a toy. No shit, it's not a toy. It's a popcorn bowl replica. It's for decorative purposes only. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, there it is. It's the Yoshi popcorn bowl replica from the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yoshi! And real quick though, before I do move on, I do want to give a quick last minute opinion. I did rewatch this, and at the time when I saw it in theaters, I said I really, really loved it. I'm not going to give this movie hate. I personally love it because I'm a huge fan of Super Mario Brothers, but I do understand the criticism behind it. But, come on, it's a kid's film. Don't be so harsh on it, is what I'm saying. I do understand the criticism as a movie critic. I do kind of understand some of the criticism of it not really having a plot, some plot elements, but not a solid plot. But just, yeah, I personally love the movie. Anyway, opinions aside, Yoshi! This next one is awesome. I absolutely love this one. Now, I posted a short for this one with the song We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. That's because, spoilers, it was in the movie The Breadwinner. That's the movie I saw when I went to buy this at AMC Theaters. True story. Me and my best friend LA3, my best buddy Valhalla, we were hanging out at AMC Theaters. We went to go see The Breadwinner, and I'm looking at all the popcorn buckets, and I was just thinking, you know what, because my mom, my loving mom, Spacey Tracy, she always asks, can you please get me a large popcorn? So that's why I have a huge collection of these, because I always like to get my mom an extra large popcorn to bring home so she has something to eat later. So that's why I have a huge collection of popcorn bowl replicas or popcorn bowl bupkit. I don't know why I keep saying bupkits. Sorry about my speech impediment. Popcorn buckets and popcorn bowl replicas, such as this one. It's a replica of a comic book of Superman. Now, I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but it's actually 3D. This is actually looks 3D. The front of it is like bumped. It's embossed. You can kind of see it right here on camera, but it's all 3D here on the cover. Here's one side of it. All sides are pretty much the exact same. So I'm just going to show one side of it, because all sides, top and bottom of this, are exactly the same. Here's the back. Nothing too much going on here. DC, Legends Forever. Until they release their next movie. I'm just hoping Clayface will be good when it comes out in October. Action Comics. Here's the side. And what's really, really cool about this, it also comes with a lanyard. Let me open it up real quick. Yeah, I was actually at AMC Theaters with my buddy Valhalla, and I'm just looking around at the popcorn buckets, and I thought to myself, they don't have one for the movie Breadwinner. So why don't I get one of these? You know, I'm looking at all of them, and I chose this one. And I went to go see The Breadwinner, got an extra large popcorn with this, and The Breadwinner was hilarious. Yeah, it's a straightforward comedy, it's not really that good of a movie, but I will admit it had my attention. It was hilarious. It's a straightforward comedy, straight to the point comedy, but I think it's funny. Excuse my bandages. My psoriasis is killing me. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. Or the camera actually picks it up really well. Yeah, that's how burnt my hands are. And you'll probably see it in a few minutes when I take off my bandages. Underneath these bandages, my hands look like cooked pizza, just like my fingers here. And you'll see that in a few minutes, so please ignore my bandaged hands. My psoriasis is really kicking my ass. It's really burning my hands here. So here's the lanyard that comes with this popcorn bucket, and it pretty much just says the same thing around it. Action Comics. It's the same thing all around it. And this actually comes with two different cards. I'm not going to take them. Actually, I'll take them out really quickly for this video, if I can. Here's the first one. And here's the other one. Now, apparently this is a collection of them because, look at that. It actually says the year they were released. This one's May 1959. This one's April 1941. Card 13 out of 90, and this one's 10 out of 90. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to pause real quick, and I'm going to put this back together. So yeah, there it is. Overall, a really awesome popcorn bowl replica. I love this. As a DC Comics fan, I also do love Marvel Comics, but as a DC Comics fan, this is an absolute must-have. If you're into DC Comics, or you just like collecting the comic book stuff or the superhero memorabilia, this is an absolute must-have for your superhero comic book collection, especially if you're a DC fan. So yeah, it's the DC Comics Action Comics Popcorn Bowl Replica. The third popcorn bowl replica is the Nice Beaver from the Naked Gun. Now, I did make a video on this when I first got it last year. Please go check out that video if you have not yet seen it. I already made a review video on this when I first got it alongside the cup that it came with. Please go check out that video if you have not yet seen it. So I'm not going to talk too much about this, but I will talk about it again here. This is from the Naked Gun franchise. See? It says Nice Beaver right there on the stump. The Naked Gun, only in theaters. Okay, so for those who don't get the joke, if you've seen this movie... Oh my god, there's some dust right there on his paws. I actually had to dust this off before I started this segment of the video. I actually had to pause and dust off his tail, his back, his face a little bit. He was just all covered in dust from sitting on the collection shelf next to my bed. But, oh my god, you can even see right there on his feet. Alright, so for those who don't get the joke, I'll quickly explain it. If you watched the original Naked Gun trilogy with Leslie Nielsen, in the original movie, him and his female co-star, I say that because I actually don't remember the original actress's name, she's climbing up a ladder, and she's wearing a dress with a skirt, and Liam Neeson, he's looking up, and he says, "Ooh, nice beaver," and then this is what you see on screen. She pulls this out and says, "Oh, thank you, I just had him stuffed just last week. I just had him stuffed the other day, or last week." And you thought he was looking up her... Oh! You thought Liam... I said Liam Neeson. Because... Yeah. You thought Leslie Nielsen... You thought Frank Drebin was talking... You thought he was looking up her skirt? Oh! No, he was talking about this nice beaver. I'm sorry, it's just... This movie just cracks me up. Oh, spoilers, and the pants are off! That's my favorite scene. If you, oh my god, please, go see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. Watch the original trilogy first. I recommend, please, watch the original Naked Gun trilogy, and then go watch the Liam Neeson movie. You will laugh your asses off. It is hilarious. I took my mom to see it in the theaters, and she can't stop quoting that scene. And the pants are off! Oh my god. Yeah, this movie just cracks me up. Sorry about that. My camera accidentally stopped recording. I actually had to pause there, and I accidentally stopped recording. I had to pause there because my mom needed to tell me something. Sorry about that. But I do love that, though. You thought Liam Neeson... Sorry, not Liam Neeson. Leslie Nielsen, Detective Frank Drebin, or Detective Frank Drebin Jr., who's in this movie, you thought he was looking up her skirt when he said, "Nice beaver." Oh, thank you, I just had him stuffed the other day. He was talking about this nice beaver. And it's not just this one joke in the Naked Gun franchise. There's tons of other jokes. But it's just a franchise that makes me laugh. I can't help but laugh my ass off anytime I watch one of these movies. It's one of those retro franchises from the 80s, just like Police Academy. I love how this is detailed, though. Like, look at those soulless eyes. Those teeth. Those paws. His webbed feet. I really like, just like how Yoshi, this is very, very nicely sculpted. The tail is nicely sculpted. The body. I really like how this looks like fur. How the fur is all embossed or it's sculpted. Actually, no, it's not embossed. It's sculpted. I really see. Same thing with the face. The face is sculpted perfectly with the teeth being painted perfectly. The paws with the stump right here. The Naked Gun, only in theaters. I really do like how this looks like actual fur. Like, genuinely, it looks like actual fur. It looks just like an actual beaver. And here's the lid. It's on the beaver's back. And I did this in the other video for it too, but here's the inside. That's where his head is. See one of his eyes. It's creepy. You're in the inside of a popcorn beaver. Yeah, there's the lid for the popcorn. Very nicely painted. I really like this. Like I said, I did do a review on this alongside the cup it came with. Please go check it out if you have not yet seen it. It's a very awesome video. I highly recommend it. So yeah, there it is. It's the Naked Gun Nice Beaver Popcorn Bowl Replica. And here's my brand new cool movie cup from Spider-Man. Brand new day. Now, I am a huge fan of Spider-Man, and this movie was absolutely nuts. This movie was insane. As a Spider-Man fan, I'm saying that truly. This movie is insane. I really love the topper here. Spider-Man hanging from a piece of rebar. Sorry about the dusty top. I absolutely loved this movie. This movie was bonkers. Now, I'm not gonna give away too many spoilers, just in case you haven't seen this movie. So I'm gonna say what I loved about this movie. Number one, I loved that it was kind of Spider-Man versus the Hulk. Two, that's insane, having that superpower to jump to people's minds like that. Having that kind of superpower, that's crazy. And three, what the hell is Scorpion here on the cup? It should have been the Punisher. Oh yeah, that's actually the third thing. I loved the team up between Spider-Man and the Punisher. That was absolutely cool. I loved that. That was absolutely amazing. This movie was awesome. This is so cool. I don't know who this is on the cup. I know the other person is Scorpion, but I don't know who this is. This is Scorpion. I don't know who the hell this is. Here's Spider-Man. Now, this is actually made by, if you can see it right there, Golden Link. Same company that made the Naked Gun Cup. Or the, did they make the Beaver replica? I think they made the Beaver replica, actually, now I think about it, too. I'll correct myself in the description when I'm editing this video. I'll quickly correct myself in the description. So I just want to show this because sadly I was not able to get the popcorn bowl from this. It was basically just Spider-Man's head. The popcorn bowl for this movie was a replica of Spider-Man's head, and I sadly wasn't able to get it. So I wanted to show the cup because I was able to get the cup at least. Shout out to my loving mom, Spacey Tracy, for getting me the cup. Yeah, I sadly was not able to get Spider-Man's head. Because that's what the popcorn bowl replica was for this movie. It was just Spider-Man's head. So, since I sadly wasn't able to get it, I at least wanted to show the cup. Because I was able to get the cup here. Big shout out to my loving mom, Spacey Tracy, for getting me the cup. I really do. I love this topper because you can swing Spider-Man around. Reminds me of those old flippy toys from back in the day. I'll actually pause for a second and pop off the topper. Here's the topper, and it looks like something you could actually put on a Spider-Man themed birthday cake. It really does. Spider-Man Brand New Day, only in cinemas. I really do like the look of Spider-Man here. He's very nicely painted, very well detailed, nicely sculpted for a small little minifigure. on a little piece of string. All the detail is there too, and I like how they put them on a piece of rebar. There was other toppers, but this was the one I ended up getting, and I really like it. It's cool. Swings around, and it's pretty cool. I love this. An absolute must-have to add to your Spider-Man collection. Please ignore what the hell just happened. There was a lot of bullshit happening outside my apartment, so I'm sorry if you heard that. I just had to edit that out of my video because all you could hear was the crap going on in the hallway over my voice. So please ignore whatever the hell just happened. So yeah, I really like this cup topper. An absolute must-have for your Spider-Man collection. Yeah, I'll put this back on the cup. There we go. And I'll quickly show off the cup again. I'll talk about it real quick. Here's Spider-Man on the front. It's got webs all around it. It's got this really, really cool web design. Spider-Man, brand new day, only in theaters. Marvel Studios. It's got these really cool web designs all around the cup. I really love that. The cup is very well detailed. I really love the blue one here too. The very nice blue detail. Reminds me of my very first wallet because the very first wallet I ever had was a blue Spider-Man wallet. And it was this shade of blue with the black polka dots and stuff. It was a blue and black Spider-Man wallet. That's what this reminds me of. Reminds me of my very first wallet I ever had. I like Spider-Man. He's right here on the front, flying around. I don't know what the hell was going on with his foot here, though. Can someone please tell me in the comments what the hell is going on with his foot right here? There's one of the villains, and there's Scorpion on the other side. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the cup. Overall, an absolute must-have to add to your Spider-Man collection. And please go check out Spider-Man, Brand New Day, if you haven't seen it yet. Sorry, I accidentally hit the pause button. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. I absolutely love this movie. Please go check it out if you have not yet seen it. Big shout out to my loving mom, Spacey Tracy, for taking me to see this movie. Well, I actually took my mom to see it, but she got me the cup. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. This has been episode 1 of my Popcorn Bowl replica movie theater memorabilia collection. This is episode 1. As I said in the intro, I decided to split this up into different episodes. I decided to make this into a series because I have so much movie theater memorabilia collection. So much movie theater merchandise in my movie theater memorabilia collection. That's what I meant to say. I have so much movie theater memorabilia stuff in my collection, so I decided to make this into a series and split this up into episodes. So here's episode 1 of my movie theater popcorn bowl replicas movie. Sorry about my. For those who don't know, I'll quickly explain. I have I suffer from epileptic seizures, and it stunts my speech. Don't worry, I'm fine. I haven't had a seizure in a long time. I don't want to jinx that. So yeah, I'm sorry about my speech impediment. What I'm trying to say is, this has been episode 1 of my movie theater memorabilia collection, my popcorn bowl replicas, episode 1. So look out for episode 2 when I announce it on my YouTube community posts. Please remember to go check those out to see what future uploads are going to be. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm the Nerd John 71 signing off. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Peace out. Thank you all for watching. Yoshi!